The hidden broker feature is you can just type in a guild and you exactly know who is selling that. Hello everyone and welcome to the Wolfszeit channel. Today with a very special topic, always special. Some hidden mechanics in Mortal that a lot of you probably missed. Because these are some mechanics that the game doesn't tell you in any way or form. Also stuff that the guild has experienced and stuff that you wrote in the comments. Some also from Diffrail's compendium and some personal touch to some mechanics. And we start with the first one, pet leveling. And yes, when you don't have enough pet points, like for example when we would have 10 from 10, then this horse wouldn't level in any way or form. So right now we have enough pet points, so no problem, you can level this horse. Make sure that this is on plus. To the hunger bar, your character gains hunger. This depends on the stamina you burn, but when you consume food, for example, 5 food or 4 food consumed are 20 units. A tick of food is about 4 units. It also depends on your clade gift. But in general, 1 consumed food unit decreases your hunger by 4 to 5 points. For some veteran players, this is obvious, but for new players, when you are dead, the priests are shown in red markings. Beware, not every priest will revive you, because this depends on your reputation, and for some priests also guild alignment. This is very funny. You can only use executive animations on humanoid-like characters, so other players or walkers, for example. You can use executions on walkers. And during the execution animation, no one else can do damage to you. So it's awesome when you're using these animations in group fights. But only if your group fighting tactics allow this. So please ask your guildmates. So under extreme pressure, when 5 people hit you, it could save your ass. Now when you're gathering, a double granum yield gives you, as the name says, double the granum, but it will also use double the durability of your pickaxe. But normally when you have tool crafting or when you can just buy them for 5 silver, it's no problem. This directly leads us to our next one. The spread shot ability only uses 1 arrow. So it's extremely ammo efficient. But yeah, the arrows in this game doesn't cost anything, but maybe this will change in the future with fletchery and craftable arrows and stuff, but we will see. So as a new player in Haven, you can only level to maximum clade level 8, but you must have at least clade level 5 to leave Haven. And what you maybe also don't know as a new player is every time when the server restarts, your dailies getting also a restart, even when the restart is unexpected. So when the server crashes and the server needs to restart, their dailies are refreshed. What is also new for a lot of players is that height and width of your characters can make a huge difference. For example, some trap entrances, some outposts where some mages can get through, but you as a big Thorza or as a big Ogmir, you can't go through. You can't go into some spots where other people can go in. And yes, I've also made a video about that. It's a little bit old, but it's still the same. For example, these characters having different heights, so they also have different weapon reach even when they're using the same weapon. So there is a case that the character that is taller can hit the other character, while the other character that is smaller can't hit the taller character because the weapon reach is not enough. To our next little hint, you are in a guild and everyone having different standings and you don't know, hey, if someone declares war on us, do you have to pay 80 gold or 5 gold or I don't know? And the easy solution is going to the guild stone that is in every major city, and here you can see the average standing your guild has. For your info, if your standing is at 1000 and someone declares war on you, he will pay up to 80 gold a day. Now to the new thing, that only the declaring guild can also undeclare the war. So for example, we're having an active war here with Odin Seed. They declared war on us, so they are paying for that war, but we also can't cancel that war, so we are forced to war, which is the definition of war. And I guess I need to remind all of you here, this is a hardcore game, and reputation in this game matters a lot more than the most people think. This directly leads us to our next hint. Be careful what you're doing on this server. Be careful who you want to piss at, why, and then live with the consequences, because some consequences will come maybe 5 years later, maybe 1 year later, maybe a decade later, but they will come. And when you're saying, oh, you maybe will have left the game until then they will get your friends. My recommendation for a new player is just be friendly. Just don't be hostile. Of course, some trash talking is in every game you play. I mean, we all know the Rust servers, but please keep it on a respectful civil level. And a short reminder for everyone, there are the terms of service of Starvolt, and they will enforce that, of course, like every other game also does. But now to some outpost mechanics. When no one is controlling an outpost and you're the first one that is claiming that, it's yours. For example, if the timer runs out and no side is contesting for the flag, then it could be that an outpost could be completely free and you can just click there and it's now yours. Another outpost mechanic is the outpost loot. So you see here, our hourly gain. These resources stack up to 6 hours and then it's full. Then you have to go to the outpost and get the materials out of there because everything above that will be deleted. So there's only stuff saved for 6 hours. So guilds have to empty that every 6 hours. On top of that, you can bank stuff in your outpost bank. And when you lose control over the outpost, your stuff isn't lost. There's still everything in there. And when it's your outpost again, then everything is still in there. And this leads us to our next little hint. There is some hidden broker features. The hidden broker feature is you can just type in a guild and you exactly know who is selling that. So I hope you found this little video helpful. Would be so nice if you could leave a like, subscribe and share this video. And please leave your opinion in the comments. Would be nice. So special thanks to all of these supporters, of course. Carmel, Lucario, Mr. Minerva, Damn Tired, Ronus, Bartelax, Colum Bulldog and all the others, of course. So never forget to make new players hard, make party hard, make party hard. And see you all next time. Goodbye.